So welcome to another video from theplayersaid.com. My name's Alexander.
And I'm Grant.
And today we are doing something a little bit fun. We have another game that we're going to play. And Grant does not know what we're playing.
I do not.
I have prepared a game for you to play.
It's just me.
I'm just here as the MC, just
great.
for laughs and to read my own handwriting.
Okay.
So today we're playing a wargame version of Smash, Marry, Kill. So we're going to pull some of these.
Okay.
And you are going to decide whether you replay a game, whether you redesign the game, or whether you resell the game and it leaves your collection forever.
Is this binding?
No.
Okay. This is just what
This is just for fun.
Okay.
So I have prepared 15 games in here. They'll be played in 5 rounds.
Okay.
And you have to purge one of these games from your collection, decide which one you want to keep forever and replay, and the other one you will redesign.
Okay.
That's like 1, 2, and 3, basically. Okay?
Interesting. All right. Sounds good. So we're going to get 5 chits, and I'm going to...
So we're going to get 3 chits.
3 chits.
We're going to do it 5 times. So, round
1, 2, 5. 3, sir. 3.
Yes. So, the first game is Richard III.
Ooh, Richard
from
III.
Columbia Games.
That's a great little game.
The second game,
The Potato Gambit.
this vintage is
Famous.
Space Empires 4X.
Ooh. Space Empires 4X.
And the last one for this round is Dominant Species.
Ooh, the original.
So, you
Okay.
have to replay one, redesign one, and resell one.
Well, I plead the fifth because I can't sell any of these. What games would, of these 3, Dominant Species, Space Empires 4X, and Richard III? I can't get rid of any of those.
Well, you have to.
Wow.
So this way, pick which one you want to replay, which one you want to redesign, and then the other one is just happens.
Well, let me do this one. I would want to redesign Space Empires 4X.
Nice.
And it's not because I don't enjoy the mechanics used.
No.
It is the playability of that game because of all the hidden information.
A lot of bookkeeping in that one.
Lots of bookkeeping. If you could do a digital implementation of that game, I guarantee I'd burn the internet up
Yep.
playing that thing. If you could also do like an iPad assisted app to track things, that would make that game a lot better. The game is amazing.
Yes, I agree.
I would play Space Empires 4X at any time, at any player count with anyone. I've even done it solo, and it's amazing. So I would redesign that one.
Okay. Redesign.
So no offense to the design or the game.
No. It's just
I just
fun.
think a digital bookkeeping system would be fantastic
So we're going to redesign Space Empire.
for that. Oh, it's really hard. I think I would have to sell Richard III.
Resell Richard III. That means
It means that I would play
you're replaying
Dominant Species. Now, I want to defend Richard III because I think this was just the chip pull.
I picked all games that you like.
Okay.
So
This is gonna be really
it's supposed to be
challenging.
difficult.
I
Not
love
all
Richard
of these
III.
are great games that you definitely and me also really like.
Oh, I would say Richard III, in its defense, it's a block war game, and it is so fantastic.
Fun, light,
Easy, playable, light, but it's got some meat on it. I just can't not have Dominant Species in my collection. I have a 4th printing, I think, and I would play that one also at any time.
Well, that's why it's on the replay.
Okay.
That was round 1.
So to recap, redesign Space Empires 4X, really only the digital implementation and bookkeeping part. I would sell Richard III and replay Dominant Species.
All right.
Next chip pull, please.
Next chip pull. First game is, maybe I don't have as many as I thought I did, is Liberty or Death.
Oh my goodness.
And then the next one is Churchill. And then the final one.
I mean, you can't, I refuse.
The final one is Time of Crisis.
Oh, jeez. Which I would have to get rid of Time of Crisis.
So we're reselling Time of Crisis. I thought that was quite easy.
Well, when compared to these
two are maybe a cut above.
Because Time of Crisis, I love that game.
I love that game too.
Deck building. It's a real war game area. There's a lot of machinations. I just enjoy it. It's fun.
Yes.
It's fun to play. Oh boy. Churchill or Liberty or Death. There's nothing I would redesign about either one of those games, so I refuse to say that I would redesign.
Which one are you? Which one? Are
Which
you
of those two would I replay? I would have to say Liberty or Death is the one that I would replay. But Churchill, we have played a dozen times.
Oh, yeah.
And never have I had a bad experience with that game.
Always love it.
At times I don't understand the end scoring. It doesn't bother me. I just sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm doing well, but then I end up not winning, and I'm like, how did that happen?
I did too well.
Yeah, I did too well. But it's very unique. I think that's one of the more eclectic games that we have played.
I'm inclined to agree with that.
And have in our collection. It's just different.
Yes.
But it is so unique.
Very, very cool game.
Conference table mechanic is amazing. I would sell Time of Crisis, try to redesign Churchill in the respect of, I don't know, maybe changing the in-game scoring. Yeah.
And then we're replaying Liberty or Death.
Yeah, but it's perfect. I mean, that game's perfect.
Yeah,
all
great.
three of those games are great.
All right. Next round, we have... if I could get one out.
So that means Labyrinth's going to be in this somewhere.
Probably.
Fire in the Lake's going to be in this somewhere.
Twilight Struggle.
Oh, jeez. Such a good game.
I made this over a week ago, so I don't quite remember what's in here.
Such a good game.
Commands and Colors Napoleonics.
You've really picked a lot of my really fun favorite games.
That's the point of this.
That's the point of this.
Brotherhood and Unity.
Oh.
Your favorite game of 2020.
It is so good. We need to take that to a convention and
yes, we
do a full three-player. The two-player just doesn't do it for me. But man, that's a great game.
The two-player was good.
It was great.
I really enjoyed it.
I could see the benefit of having the three-player. That's what I meant to say.
Yes.
So I think I would redesign Brotherhood and Unity, and I would try to figure out how to either create a bot that replicates what a third faction would do, because that to me is the beauty of that design. It's amazing. So I might redesign that one, which I probably would sell Twilight Struggle, and that's hard to say. But we've played that one.
That.
We've played that one.
We've played it a bunch.
Too many. Agree. Commands and Colors Napoleon is just too good.
It is so good.
It's just so good. Now, Twilight Struggle is so good too. But when I'm faced with impossible choices, I have to make a decision.
This is an unwinnable game.
Yeah, I think I just compromised myself. I can't. Oh, that's hard. That's really hard.
All right.
I play Twilight Struggle on my iPad.
Yes.
And I still love it.
Okay.
The AI sucks.
Yeah, which I'm important.
But it's still fun.
All right. Round 4. Bomber Command.
Oh, you can't. You're devilish.
I was feeling particularly mean when I was making this game.
You guys played Bomber Command? If you've not played Bomber Command, please get a copy of Bomber Command.
Combat Commander.
Oh, gosh.
Bomber Command is so good.
So is Combat Commander.
Virgin Queen.
This might be the impossible choice. Which one would I sell? Okay, I'm going to make a decision based on playability here. And what I mean by that, Virgin Queen, you need 5 players to play it.
6, right?
6, yeah, right. It's hard to get 6 people together.
So it's easier to get that because it's harder to get it to the table.
So okay. I'm going to sell that one because I still have Here I Stand.
That's reasonable.
Which is amazing. In fact, we're playing Here I Stand next month.
Yes, very
exciting.
At
Basement Con with our friends. And I am so excited for that all-day event.
Yep.
What will we get through? Probably 5 turns?
Honestly, 6. Because we've played it a bit,
it might go longer. It might go quicker.
We might do it, yeah.
But what I'm saying is sometimes that game is won in turn 5.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like 5 or 6 is kind of when it's won.
Sure.
Okay, I would get rid of Virgin Queen, and it's not because it's not good.
No, I love that game.
I have a lot of affinity for Virgin Queen because it's different than Here I Stand.
Very different.
Same concepts, really the same countries, totally different time period, totally new mechanics that are very interesting.
It's so cool.
And fun. I enjoy doing the patronage and the exploration and the
considering it's a sequel, it feels quite different from the.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so which one would I redesign? Combat Commander or Bomber Command? My gosh. I would probably redesign Bomber Command, and it's because I would like to make the bombing cycle get there faster.
That's not unreasonable.
And what I mean by that is I love the hidden movement. I love it. It's cat and mouse, it's deking, it's, oh, I'm sending my mosquito raid over here, and you're trying to figure out where that's going, but it takes a long time. That takes a while to get to the target, where then the real, I'm not going to say fun, where the real interesting part happens.
Fascinating.
That bombing cycle is phenomenal.
And it's a result of
everything you did.
Getting there and all the interceptions and seeing all of that implementation
is fantastic. So I would probably make this bomber and less command, meaning getting there, but I wouldn't change anything about that game. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So then I would keep Combat Commander. There's nothing bad about that game. That other game show we did that the guy said it was a 2, I'm going to hunt him down.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a vendetta now.
All right.
I shouldn't say that.
This is the final round.
Yeah. This is it?
Yeah, we went through it. It's a short game. Labyrinth.
I mean, really?
Yeah. And it's Fire in the Lake. And it's Empire of the Sun.
Oh, my goodness.
Brutal.
I mean, these are 3 of our first.
But like, if
5 or 6.
And again, like 3 or 4 years ago, if you'd asked me top 3 games, I would have said those 3.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Oh, my
if you'd
goodness.
asked me to rank them, I'd have said those are my 3 favorite games.
Yep, I would agree with you. I feel bad about saying this. I would probably sell Empire of the Sun because you've got a copy.
I have a copy of all 3 of these.
Okay, shut up. I would sell that because then you've got a copy and I could still come over and play it.
Okay.
I've got my copy. It sits on my shelf. It's such a fantastic game.
It's very, very good.
It is one of the games, though, that I'm not good at it.
That's fair.
I don't know that I'm good at any of these, but I'm definitely not that great at, but I enjoy it. Every time we play it, I'm like, that was fantastic.
It's one of those games to me as well. Fire in the Lake or Labyrinth.
I can't sell either one of these. I can't.
No, you already sold Empire of the Sun. You're good.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, redesign. Okay, phew. Woo. What would I redesign?
Which one would you replay?
Yeah, Labyrinth? But it's 2-player. I would probably play Fire in the Lake.
Because you would replay Fire in the Lake.
Because it's a 4-player game, and I love multiplayer war games.
And you've already got rid of Virgin Queen, so you don't have that multiplayer one anymore.
Yeah. So I got to keep a multiplayer game.
Okay.
But Labyrinth, I'm trying to decide what would I redesign about it.
The card art on the back of the cards. Great. It's not that deep a game.
No. I don't know. It's just when faced with an impossible choice, I think that's what
that is an impossible choice.
That's what I would have to do. So I'd sell Empire of the Sun, keep Fire in the Lake and play it, and Labyrinth I would redesign it somehow. I would design a new scenario.
Sure.
Meaning the Forever War. It's already been a couple of years. I would redesign. That's how I would redesign it. I would find some new way to experience it and play it based on current events.
Yes.
Because that is one of those games that's exactly what it was intended, I think, to replicate was current events.
What would happen if this thing was going on? How has this affected this?
And we've had the Awakening as an expansion. We've had the Forever War as an expansion. What's the next one, right?
Yes.
COVID. The COVID period. The dark times. The Empire. Oh, sorry. Those were some bad choices.
Yeah, I tried to make that as difficult as possible.
So I'm trying to think the 3 games out of all of those that I might keep. That's an even more impossible.
Yeah, and you don't have to.
I don't have to do that
choice.
because that game that's not what we're playing.
But yeah, I just thought that would be a fun thing to do and a bit of a mental exercise. To be like,
so here's one comment I would say about this, and I think this shows my bias towards one publisher.
Sure.
And I don't like that. I really don't. We have tried to experience other publishers, and there's been plenty of games that I've loved. You mentioned Brotherhood and Unity. That was my game of 2020. And there were other great games from GMT that year. But I think the rest of these, it's hard for me to turn any of those down.
Well,
it really is.
I was trying to pick ones that are all like 10s or 9s.
I would rank all those games anywhere from 9 to 10. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably my least favorite of these. Gosh, I can't even say it.
No, yeah.
I don't have to.
No.
This game is over. The punishment is done.
Yeah, we can cut the cameras. It's done.
It's over.
It's over.
That was a challenge. I'm going to do that to you, and I'm going to make you squirm.
That's totally fine, and I will squirm. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Alexander from PlayerSafe.com.
And I'm Grant.